YouTube right now. Um, yeah, we're on John's MLB thing, and he never talks on it, so it's like stupid. John.
This is Trent.
Yeah, Trent's here. Yeah, that was Trent. There's flag out. Subscribe to John.
Redhead.
Subscribe to me, unless you don't want to.
Oh, I thought you meant like subscribe myself.
Subscribe.
And subscribe to me, but I don't have a channel, so you can't.
Yeah, Trent's stupid sometimes. I was kidding. I was kidding, Trent. No, don't hurt me, Trent, please.
Perez center field. Hit very well. Venable on the move. Venable dives and he makes the
I'm eating gummy bears.
a game-saving catch.
I'm gonna give this to John.
Oh, bro, we're 7th in home runs. We have 100.
International. Number 30 will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Fouled back. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. William Pollard will stand in, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 30. Working ahead. One down.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Boy, not very decisive there. And hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
Come on, guys. Drive that pitch on. Here you go.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get yourself right here. Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's
a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Rafael Guzman will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And he gets under a curveball that time as this is lifted in the air out to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around third and being waved on home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now. Number 30 will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Feliz has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. And guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Number 30 will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Number 30 will look to change his fortunes. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts thus far. First pitch cut that's by him for strike 1.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to from him for the. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
People gon' dance to give the record a second and a chance to hitting people like a scene of amazement while they slipping back. My feet is planted in the pavement. crumble I can never do. So now I'm looking dead at you. What are you gonna do? You listen to the knowledge of a scholar. You say how I breathe, tell them how I holler. I'm the E-double, and I proclaim my name. Straight up, good gang, peeps all game. I'm like a rhino, running through the roughest pack. They figure I'm the mic, so they step back, breathe. The microphone is who lasts the longest, so who's the strongest. It ain't a game, it's plain to see. You listen to the sounds of breathe. There ain't no future in your front.
And now, your Indianapolis
Number 30 will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
And this will be fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And he fights this one off to stay alive.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby. Hey, let her rip right here.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now. Hey, we need you right here. One time.
And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Eddie Molina will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple...
And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Left fielder, number 30.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Really using that slider to his advantage in this at-bat. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Irving Falou will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. That ball was smoked, but he's gone nonetheless to start the home 5th. Johnny Baladares will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now he pulls the string on the changeup there, and he pops him up toward the left side. Number 30 will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there. It's the second out. Robert Riedling will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Goes the other way as this is lined to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Number 30 will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Hard hit towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Wilson Betemit will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And when you're still searching for your first extra base hit of the game, this will work as a nice substitute. He's into second with the old single and a stolen base routine.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Jesus Montero will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. 2-2 pitch on the way. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Derek Dietrich will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Swing and a shot to third. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner, but that slider so much easier to handle when it's belt high or higher, and he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game. International League action just a few moments away, but as final preparations are being made, let's...
And now, your Indianapolis.
And let's not forget our two starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. Number 30 will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just one hit in his past 4 ball games. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Jesus Montero will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. And I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Brian Holiday will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
I want to take another look at this because this was close down that right field line. Is it a fair ball? Yeah, not by a whole lot, but they got the call right, and he'll get into second here with a double.
Number 30 will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. First pitch on the way. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Boy, not very decisive there. And, hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Brian Holiday will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Number 30 is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Number 30. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is... Number 30 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Yeah, 2 outs, nobody on. Got a pretty good idea what he's going to do. He won't hold back here.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Hard hit towards center. Dives and he makes the catch. How about that for an... Robert Riedling will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now a ground ball towards the hole. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Number 30 is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take.
And now,
Number 30 leads things off now in the top half of the second.
right fielder, number 30.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Berry is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Here's the first offering. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he got him. Ken Yamaguchi will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a ball. Cornered.